What's up, y'all? It's your boy RJ Powell. We are back with another video today, and today we're bringing back Disney Channel. But today we're gonna rank all of the favorite and best Disney Channel shows of all time. Earlier in the week, we did the best Disney Channel sitcoms and best Disney Channel animation shows, but now we're gonna bring them all together. So let's not waste any more time, y'all. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get it popping like fireworks.
Hey, I'm Hilary Duff from Lizzie McGuire, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Alright, y'all, so I put together some of the best, in my opinion, the best Disney Channel shows of all time. I think we got about 15 or 16 shows. So let's start with the S tier. I know this is going to be hard. This is going to be very tough for me because I love all of these shows, and it's going to be tough just ranking them. So the S tier, we're starting off with this. That's So Raven, bro. That's So Raven is the best Disney Channel show to me. In my opinion, it's the best of the best. That's So Raven. I can't live without That's So Raven. Raven-Symoné is such an iconic character on the show. And for me personally, it just has a special place in my heart because I watched this since I was little, bro. I watched it since I was little, and I can relate so much to That's So Raven. So that's why it's on the S tier. Another show on the S tier. We got to give it to Kim Possible. We got to give it to Kim Possible. Kim Possible is just one of those timeless shows on Disney Channel. And in general, one of the best animation shows I've seen. Kim Possible is such a bad cat. Oh my gosh, just kicking the bad guys, a teenager doing all of this. And so Kim Possible is an iconic figure in the animation world. Another show that might go in the S tier, y'all. That's gonna go in the S tier. We gotta put Sweet Life in Zack and Cody. The Sprouse twins, great job, y'all. Y'all made my childhood. Mr. Mosby, you did too. Erwin, Esteban, Maddie, London. Y'all all made my childhood. I want to just thank y'all. If y'all ever watched this video, I just want to thank y'all for making my childhood. Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, iconic. It has to go in S tier. Now we're gonna move around a little bit with this. We're gonna move around a little bit. The A tier. It's tough, man, because I don't want to see any. I could put all of these in the S tier, to be honest. I could really put all of these in the S tier. But we're gonna put Lilo and Stitch. This might go in C tier. Compared to everything else, Lilo and Stitch, the movie, phenomenal. The show itself, compared to everything else, it just has to go into the C tier. We might get rid of the D tier later because I don't want to see any of these shows go into D tier. Now the A tier. Might put Phineas and Ferb, y'all. I might put Phineas and Ferb. I want to put in the S tier, but Phineas and Ferb, two iconic characters. Candace, iconic character, legendary show. They had all summer to do what they wanted. I wish my summers were like this, where I could just invent and do all the things they did on the scale that they were doing it at. They built, they built a roller coaster, y'all, throughout the whole town. How do you do that? Come on now. But another show that might go in the S tier, y'all. Truly might go in the S tier. Hannah Montana. The start of Miley Cyrus as we know today. Hannah Montana is just one of those characters, man. When you hear that name, you're like, you perk up. You perk up. I honestly, when I hear Hannah Montana, I honestly perk up. It honestly brings a glimmer to my eye. I'm like, wow, Hannah Montana. You said Hannah Montana? Okay, Hannah Montana. And everybody just gets excited when we start talking about Hannah Montana. So hats off to Hannah Montana for making my childhood great. Now the B tier. Recess might be in the B tier for me. It's an iconic show, iconic movie. I honestly might love the movie a little bit better than the show itself because the movie is what set it off for me. I think I watched the movie more than the show, to be honest. I really watched the movie more than the show. So Recess is B tier. Phil of the Future. That might be B tier as well. I love Phil of the Future. Where he's from the future, Phil of the Future, hence the name. But that was a great show. That belonged in the B tier. I think I'm going to keep it at B tier. It's tough. The A tier is going to be filled with maybe a lot of shows. But Boy Meets World. I might move that one to S tier, y'all. I don't know. I think that one belongs in S tier. You know what? I'm putting that in S tier because Boy Meets World, Corey and Topanga, iconic name. Everybody knows that duo, dynamic duo. Corey Matthews, Topanga, Boy Meets World. It just hits on another level. I mean, it had the kitty themes in it when they're the child, and then we watched them all grow up, and we seen them go through their teenage years, and then their adult life. Like we seen that on Girl Meets World, we seen that, and then towards the tail end of Boy Meets World, we seen what they're going through, real grown up stuff. So that alone, we seen them grow up on this show. That alone, it's S tier, bro. It's S tier. Honestly, I might have put Proud Family in the S tier, but I gotta have a limit on what goes in the S tier. But Proud Family is my personal favorite animation show in Disney Channel history. Proud Family just hits on another level for me. Plus, you got Destiny's Child singing a theme song. Oscar Proud, Penny Proud, Sticky Lassie. Like, you have a lot of care. I remember all of the episodes in my head. They rerun in my head throughout the day, I'm pretty sure. Proud Family belongs in the A tier. Even Stevens. This might go in the A tier. For me, it's the A tier. Shia LaBeouf is a legend. He's one of my favorite role models in general. I love Shia LaBeouf. Even Stevens is a great show for me. Iconic. The movie was iconic. I love that show. Hilarious show. Hilarious. Wizards of Waverly Place. This honestly might go... Dang, bro. I want to put everything in the S tier. I'm telling you, everything belongs in the S tier, but Wizards of Waverly Place, man. I grew up in that era. I grew up in that era where it was Wizards of Waverly Place. It was Phineas and Ferb, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, Sweet Life and Zack. I grew up in that era, and Wizards of Waverly Place hit on another level. I remember times where we couldn't even watch that, but we would sneak and watch that. I remember that. Remember those days, man. But Wizards of Waverly Place always has a place in my heart. So Wizards of Waverly Place is B tier. We down to the last two. Lizzie McGuire and Gravity Falls. Now, Gravity Falls is the most recent show on this list. It's honestly a top-notch show. Honestly a top-notch show. It might go in B tier for now. For now, it might go in B tier. I'm sorry. I want to put everything in S tier, but it just has to go in B tier. And Lizzie McGuire is going to A tier. I want to put it. It might go in S tier, maybe, but we're gonna have revisions to this. This is gonna be tough. Disney Channel shows are one of my favorite shows of all time on any network besides Nickelodeon. So we're gonna have revisions. Hopefully, y'all will do the rankings with me. Y'all can do them at home. So we'll be back. Few messages from our sponsors.
We'll be right back to the show on Disney Channel. And now, back to the show on Disney Channel.
Alright, y'all. This was a tough one for me. I didn't want to do any shows like this. I wanted to put all of them in the S tier. But we have to rank them. We just have to do that. Criteria to this. What they do for the culture. How they do in terms of what I watched. I had to take all that into consideration in the iconicness of the characters, of the show itself. Was it great? Took that all into consideration. S tier. That's So Raven, Kim Possible, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana, Lizzie McGuire, and Boy Meets World. It was tough because the A tier, man, Proud Family finished in third, even Stevens and Wizards of Waverly Place. I can honestly put all of them in the S tier if I wanted to. I can honestly put all of them in the S tier. B tier, Gravity Falls, Recess, Phil of the Future, and then Lilo and Stitch. I'm sorry, Lilo and Stitch. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this list. Where would you rank where? What are some of your favorite Disney Channel shows? Again, Throwback Week is going to end tomorrow. We're going to have one more special video, maybe two more. And we're going to move on to NBA and basketball stuff. I've been waiting for some NBA and basketball stuff. But this was needed. For me, at least. This was needed for a Throwback Week. I needed to have some nostalgia in my life. And plus, many of y'all are going back to school. So I'm pretty sure most of y'all would love to see stuff like this. Anyway, it's your boy RJ Powell. Play the outro, man.